If you've been waiting for the Tupac murder trial to finally get underway, today was the day. Day one of the trial of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis officially began in Las Vegas, and the prosecution came out with a very clear theory. This was revenge. Prosecutors told the jury that everything started after Tupac and members of Death Row Records got into a fight with Davis' nephew, Orlando Anderson, at the MGM Grand following Mike Tyson's fight. And prosecutors say Davis became angry, got a gun, gathered a group of men, and went looking for Tupac. But here's where things get really interesting. During opening statements, prosecutors played a 2008 recording of Davis speaking with Los Angeles investigators, where he talked about being in Las Vegas that night and described seeing the BMW carrying Tupac and Suge Knight. The prosecution also pointed to Davis' statements over the years, including statements in interviews and in his book, as evidence that he was involved in the planning of the attack. But the defense is telling the jury, slow down. Davis' attorney, Michael Stant, argued that his client is known for exaggerating and basically told jurors that they're going to have to separate fact from fiction. The defense also questions whether prosecutors can actually prove Davis was in the car that night and raise questions about the investigation itself. And then the courtroom moved from opening statements into actual testimony. A former Las Vegas police officer, Gary Dale, testified that he rode in the ambulance with Tupac after the shooting and tried to get him to identify who attacked him. Another witness, Ingrid Stokes, testified about being in Las Vegas that night and seeing the vehicle around the time of the shooting. And a retired homicide detective testified about witnesses who described a white Cadillac pulling alongside Tupac's BMW and opening fire. So after almost 30 years of questions, today wasn't about a verdict. It was about the prosecution and the defense finally putting their version of what happened on the record. And this is only day one. If you want me to keep breaking down what happens inside the courtroom as the testimony comes out, stay with me, because this trial is just getting started. I'm your girl, Callie Ware,